Hello everybody, this is Matt from KenHub, and this tutorial will discuss the directions rostral and caudal, and what they describe. This gets a little tricky because they mean one thing when referring to any part of the body below the midbrain, and above it, they indicate other directions. So bear with me, I'll get you through it. First, we will discuss what each refers to below the midbrain. In the body, rostral means towards the head or face, and caudal means away from the head, or towards the tail. In animals, this is fairly straightforward, but when you are referring to anatomical landmarks in humans, just remember that rostral indicates a location that is closer to the superior plane of the body, and caudal means away from it. On this image, we see the medial view of the brain, where we can highlight in pink and yellow the two areas that are found above and below the midbrain. Like a map with a compass that points north, south, east, and west, the directions on the body are superior, inferior, posterior, and anterior. Above the midbrain, those directions can be interchanged with dorsal, ventral, rostral, and caudal, respectively. For structures located below the midbrain, we can either use the superior, inferior, posterior, and anterior compass for directions, or use the terms that have similar meanings such as rostral, caudal, ventral, and dorsal. I mean, why have one word to describe location when you can have two, right? And to make it even more fun, when we are referring to anatomical direction above the midbrain, the terms rostral and caudal switch. Anterior, superior, inferior, and posterior stay the same. There is a turn of 100 degrees above the midbrain, and so when we are referring to rostral, it means toward the face or anterior part of the brain. Think, rostral rhymes with nostril. It refers to the part of the brain close to the nose, and caudal will refer to the posterior part of the brain. Dorsal is referring to the top of the brain, and ventral to the inferior. While below the midbrain, ventral means towards the front of the body, or towards the belly, and dorsal towards the back. So imagine, your compass is on the left lateral side of the body, and then as it moves up superior to the midbrain, it turns so that the directions seem to switch. It's really helpful to remember the mnemonic of rostral and nostril, so that even when you are thinking of location below the midbrain, you can mentally place the landmark closer to the nostrils. In the body, that means up, and in the brain, that means forward.